Hi, and welcome to RickSwanRacing. Tonight I am back in iRacing. I'm going to be driving the Mustang GT3, doing this week's IMSA series, which is actually at LeMans. Go figure, IMSA at LeMans. But it's all the same wholesome goodness as WEC, I guess. You've got the hypercars, the GTPs, and you got the GT3s. But I've got about, let me check the time, I've got about 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to jump in and get some practice in and get into a race. May have to take a second to figure out why my dash lights are not working, so give it a moment. Okay, pit lights. I'm betting it doesn't have the correct car set up. Give me a moment. Let me see what the Arduino thinks. Set up for the Corvette, that's why. It has a tendency, the Sim Hub has a tendency to just randomly pick a different car on me, and I don't know why that is. What I really want is this, the Mustang. There we go.
The leader's just done a 4:00.4 seconds.
I could tell it wasn't the Mustang because the Mustang, when it's in neutral, has a pair of blue lights right center dash. I'll actually pitch up. That's the dash display on the Sim, and then this is it on my my other dash. But anyways, I'm going to get in here. I got to get some laps in. Let me just make sure everything's working right. Looks like my sound's going right. I'm going to check it anyways. Talkie. Yep, works. And the other camera's working. Good to know. All right, so I'm going to get out here and get some laps in. Won't have enough time to do too many laps, but I can at least get out here and try to get a little bit in the Mustang.
Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour.
So jumping out of LMU, at least for the beginning of the week, to get a couple of Le Mans races in, because I like Le Mans.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
I don't think I've done Le Mans in the Mustang. Sounds pretty badass, though. Big old honking dash in front of me. I wouldn't say dash, I mean hood, the Mustang. All right. It's going to take a little bit of adjusting to get back to iRacing versus LMU. Lately, most of my runs here at Le Mans have been in the other sim. But I can't wait till they add the Mustang to LMU. But this first race will be the IMSA fixed event. It does seem kind of weird though, last week going from Long Beach, which is one of the tightest tracks available, to the biggest track other than the Nordschleife, you know. See how the Mustang does around here at speed. If this first race goes well, I might try to do the open setup event. Off camber corner. It always messes me up. Alright, thank you, sir, for letting me go by. Mr. Cold Tires.
Left side. Clear left.
I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few people running this one. It seems like it's a favorites track. A lot of people seem to really like it. It's so fast. I thought I was going to get rear-ended by that prototype. It suddenly showed up in my mirror, like, what the hell? And there's the race. So I'm going to pull off up here. Disconnect. Get out of the way so I don't get rear-ended. Time to join the session. Someday. Turn off that noise for a minute. I've got to get a line filter for my headphones. It's got a lot of background noise. It pops up. I think I finally figured out where the sound. Unfortunately, I thought the noise was coming from my streaming computer. It's behind me. I thought it was the line going from my mixer to that, but it's actually the feed going from the gaming PC into the mixers, introducing some background hum. So I need to get an inline filter to try to filter that garbage out a little bit. Yeah, now jumping in at the last minute, this week over in LMU, been running a lot of different cars, trying to spread out, try some other things like the McLaren and the Ferrari and such, and but coming back to the Mustang because just like the Mustang, it's a beast. Might take a while to load up. It took a while to get into the practice session, but it seemed like there was quite a few people signed up for this race, which is cool. But like I said, if this one goes well, I may try to might try to jump into the open setup that will be right after this one. But we'll start out with the fixed. I am going to check the weather though, because I didn't check to see if it's going to rain. Not going to rain. Good. That would kind of suck. rain at Le Mans. My first rain event that I did in iRacing was at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park and for IMSA, which was horrible. Okay, whoops. Might help if I turn on the car sound. All right, so I got a couple minutes of practice. What have I got? I've got a minute. About a minute. So just enough time to maybe get out of pit lane.
Pit exit's clear. Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve it.
I got black flagged on my practice. Apparently I hit the... Oh, I know why. I didn't have my pit speed limiter on. Ooh. Well, guess I'll just have to live with a black
Got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
flag. Sorry, Jim. I'm not completing 3 laps. I don't even know if I'll make the first chicane. Squeaky brakes. Like I said, there's the flag. Speeding in the pits. Bad boy. Alright, so just waiting for qualifying. So qualifying will take a while if it's two laps. So qualifying will take a good 10 minutes or so. Well, closer to 12 minutes. I think it's about a 4-minute lap. I'm trying to remember. Alright, time to qualify. Alright, let's go do it. American V8 power. Oh, is it American? Aren't the motor? I think the engines for these are actually built in England. I'm trying to remember. I think they're cast in the States, but actually built
The track
over.
temperature's decreasing. It's now 67 Fahrenheit.
Way deep, way deep. Cold tires. Yeah, I want to say, I saw a thing on it. I want to say the castings are made in the States or in Canada, but then I think the actual motor is actually built over by M Sport or similar over in England. Pushed too hard on the first lap, so now I got cold tires. Mustang seems to be pretty good about turning in on those corners. Feels a little bit more planted than unlike LMU. Just difference between the sims. No trail break there. Take the first lap a little bit easy. I want to at least get a lap on the books, so I don't get like, all it takes is one off track and you lose it.
The leader has just done a 4:00.8 seconds.
So I'm going to be about 4 or 5 seconds off, looks like.
P3, that puts you 1.9 off the leader's pace.
I could try to push a little harder this lap.
The leader has just done a 3:59.2 seconds.
Maybe now that my tires are a little bit warmer, I can push a little bit harder. I'm not so sure the Mustang is really made for speed anyways. Some of these fast tracks. As is, my delta is almost a minute, yeah, a second and a half faster, so should be able to cut it down a bit. If I keep pushing, maybe squeak out a little bit more. I'm able to knock 2 seconds off. That would be pretty sweet. Hey Splinter, welcome back. Doing qualifying right now for IMSA Fixed. Trying to find some speed. This is second.
That's the end of the session.
Oh.
8th place.
Oh, dang, I didn't get any credit for that. Thought I had longer. I would like to have finished that lap. Crap. I'd knocked like 2 seconds off my time. Well, I guess I'll have to be happy starting in P8. Yay. Alright, guess I can grid. I don't think there's anything I need to do. Wipers work, yay. Not going to need them. Flashers, might need those. Alright. Yeah, get ready for the mayhem. Yeah. Well,
90 seconds.
for sure, you know. Yeah, it's LeMans is a thing. It's I mean, I expect, like Long Beach last week, I expect to have body parts flying all over the place, you know, but which is crazy. And I tend to be really clean at tracks like that, but you know, stuff like this, people just, everybody thinks they're going to win first lap.
60
and
seconds.
They go just flying into the chicanes, like with no regard for any braking at all. Yeah, I see LMP2s up there. I can't tell from my mini map, but I see LMP2s up there. I think I'm starting P8, which is probably, looks like maybe 2/3 of the way back through the GT field. Yeah, I'm bummed. My second lap was like 2 seconds. I'd locked off easily. Well, I wouldn't say easily, but I'd say about 2 seconds off my my quali because I just took it too cautious in the first lap. But yeah, I see LMP2s, and then I would imagine there's prototypes in front. I can't quite. Again, I'm looking at my mini map to see if the dots tell me.
10 seconds.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, I like multi-class.
Car number 44, P8.
As long as the if you're driving a GT, because I like doing LMP2 and prototype, and what is really a pain in the butt is when you're driving a GT and
get ready. Follow car
the prototype drivers,
36.
and it's more so the GTP drivers than the LMP2s. They get this entitled attitude, and they attempt to make passes in really low IQ times, and they try to force the pass and end up just crashing everybody. So everybody loses. It makes no sense. Yeah, it's like a little bit of patience. And that's why I like the longer races too, because it gives people, they're less itchy to pass, it feels like. You know, they'll be a little bit more patient because it's a long race. All right, let's do it.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
So a little bit comfortable here. Apparently the car to have these days is the Acura. Theoretically, I have a Acura NSX GT3 bumper coming my way from a wrecked car, and a headlight. And both are going to end up in the wall here in my Simro. GTP drivers get super entitled. I mean, LMP drivers do too.
We need to catch
I actually prefer, honestly, I actually prefer LMP2 over GTP for driving. They feel more fun, and there's less to manage with the hybrid systems and stuff like that. Plus, I mean, the GTPs are pigs. They're heavier cars. They don't stop the same way. They don't accelerate the same way. But for whatever reason, I seem to have more luck in the GT cars, so I'm going to stick with the GTs for now. Here goes the Jets. Everybody's all bunched up because everybody's going to kill each other in the final 2 chicanes. Crowding each other out.
Floor it. Green, green, green.
Here you go. All right, you go right ahead, dude.
Yellow car left. He's still there.
I'm going to bleed spots. I'm also getting wicked glitching on my screen.
Still there.
Computer seems to be freaking out. Yeah, I lost a lot of spots on that start, but that's okay.
Okay, Rick, the next car is Cassers, car number 35. There's an incident in the S's.
Wow, my frame rate is dumping.
Okay, bit of a mountain to climb now. Let's get started.
Jim's going to be all mad at me now.
Phillips, car number 31, is now in the lead.
Green car got to slow down. Yeah, I would Splinter. I would love to get. I mean, I'd love to get in a real GT car and drive it, but I would love to get in an LMP2 or even an
Car in
LMP3.
front is FIAWEC, car number 36. Car right side's clear.
Wow, nice dive bomb there, buddy. But he stuck it, so I guess. I didn't think that was intentional. My screen seems to be having a really hard time for some reason. I think my graphics card's going to explode. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'm with you. I would love to try it.
Okay, Rick, the next car is Moto, car number 20. Their rating is 1.8.
See if I can stay up here with this Mustang. Can't see the corner
On your
though.
left. Still there. Still there.
Don't
Still
hit
there.
me, dude.
Clear left.
That's what you get for trying to stick it. Must be a lot more GT cars in this split than I thought. I would love to go to work for Dallara.
There's an incident in Arnage. It looks like Zaphage.
I'd say Zeffage is going to get stuck out to dry for a while and have a lot of playing up to do. He's going to have to catch up a bit.
Gap to Masters. Behind is now 0.28. Moto ahead is now 0.30.
Moto, you should be able to carry more speed, my man. Yeah, I may have to play around with my settings a little bit. I'm getting a lot of graphic glitch in here for some reason. See if I can repay the favor on this pass.
Still there. Hold your line.
Somebody's gonna die.
Still there. Still there. Clear left. Come on, Rick. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
I think I have more speed than that guy.
Front is Alt, car number 37. Our refueling window opens on lap 4 and it will close on lap 6.
Kind of slow down. to go 3 wide.
Car right. Still there. 3 wide, you're on the left. Still there. Clear right.
So guys just died.
The next car is Peterson, car number 22, and their rating is 1.7.
Yeah, I totally did not kill those guys. They killed each other. I think I'm sitting at 1x. Nope, 0x. Yeah, 3 wide on that. Somebody was going to lose. I see a lot of people doing stuff that makes me think they've got slowdowns.
It's getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.41.
Yeah, I think those guys could have been a lot worse, but I think it looked to me like possibly the guy on the far right may have turned into the guy in the middle the way they pitched. Somebody got pit maneuvered.
Incident in Porsche curves. You think it might be Modena?
Stay out there, stay out there, stay out there, stay out there.
Car left.
Squeak by.
Clear left.
Just scrub a little paint off the wall. I was afraid he was going to spit back out. I thought for sure he was going to come across and everybody was going to die. And then about 1 million cars were going to hit us because we would have been stuck in that area. This Porsche is faster than I am, so he's going to get me. That's okay.
Okay, Rick, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. P9. Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.5 off the pace.
Shifted down too far. That'll be an off track.
Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's what it would have been. Like, it makes you want to cry when you think about the sheer amount of. Here, hold on a sec.
Hold your line. Right side's clear. Don't give up. Keep him under
The sheer
pressure.
amount of money that was piled up 3 high is sad. You know, you're like, oh my god. I'm pretty sure that's an Audi under that and a Lamborghini on top of that. Carbon fiber everywhere. And all the drivers are just climbing out and looking at each other like, well, you want to go get a beer? What else are you going to do? The car's somewhere under the pile. Not much left to do.
Car in front is Caceres, car number 35.
Like I got a slow down or just a weird corner? I don't even know what position I'm in. 35 overall, but I don't know class. Let's see if I could get a run on the FAF McLaren here. 40 million euros. Oh my gosh. I know, it's sad too. And you think about how much that cost. Yeah, there's just some street circuits, you know, that are like, they're just a recipe for disaster. Yep, that's what I was waiting for.
There's an incident in Indianapolis. Looks like it's gassers.
How did I know that was going to happen?
Alright, Rick, the next car is car number 38.
40 million euros.
Behind
Wow.
is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, my friends down in Florida there that have the Team Racers Edge, they just got rid of all their cars, and they are switching to Aston Martin actually this year, which is pretty exciting. I'm excited to see the car. They had been racing the Acura. They also had a Sin, and they had the Integra TCR. Whoa, plowy, plowy, plowy. Ugh. Okay, well.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Let's see if I can burn off this a little bit. Yeah, they're getting, I think actually they are literally just about to get the car. They hadn't got it yet, last I had heard. Yeah, they were waiting on the car. But I think by now, actually I think by now they might have it. And they're racing in the GT World stuff, so that series is about to start pretty quick. They gotta hurry up and get the car. Oops, I did not shift properly on that. Yeah, it's the Fanatec. Well, it used to be Fanatec. I don't know if Fanatec's still doing it, but it's the GT World stuff over here in the States.
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Come on, Rick. Keep pushing. We might get him back. You've used half your fuel.
I think I can get it back. He almost did not survive that. Yeah, and the two drivers that they're going to have, too, are pretty experienced drivers, I believe, too, which is nice. I don't want to be next to him going into this. Yeah, it used to be Fanatec, but now it's AWS. I thought I might be able to get inside
20
him.
minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Prototype. Didn't get a warning on him.
Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy. The gap to ERS behind is now 0.6.
Yeah, what's cool too is the GT America stuff.
Car in front of us is
they were allowing GT2. I don't know if they are next year, but last year they introduced the GT2, like the KTMs and the Audis. Where you going there, buddy? Weird line, my man. This guy's too worried about blocking me. My if he's going to get a slowdown.
Okay, Rick.
Yeah, I think it was
Make a mistake.
the Audi R8,
Only 2 laps of fuel left.
the Merc,
Lap was
and
at
then
4.3.7 seconds.
try not to run this guy. The Audi, the Merc, and then KTM. I believe they were trying to get into it. KTM was really cool. They had one when we went to Indy a couple years back. They had one of the KTMs there, and I talked to the rep for a while. That thing was just beautiful. Such a cool car. I tried it in ACC. I really liked it, but I just don't really race much ACC. GT2 is interesting. Yeah, what is it? I mean, it's more power, lower downforce, roughly the same weight, I think. But I believe they make more power, or same power with less downforce. I'm not positive. Nice shortcut there, buddy.
Pit window is open.
He's going to get a slowdown. Yeah, I mean, I think the GT2s are definitely faster, straight line,
Nice
yeah.
one.
But when it comes to turning, trying to see how much fuel I got left. I guess I should see how much time is left. 16 minutes.
Being caught by the faster class cars.
Yeah, the Audi GT2 has this crazy, crazy hood scoop. Right, do not cut to the inside of me.
Clear left.
Yeah, the not hood scoop. I'm sorry. I was kind of trying to not die, and I was thinking and talking, but just talking without thinking. Yeah, the Audi GT2 has a roof scoop that looks kind of cool. I think that's kind of one of the giveaways for it.
On exit, we should be in position 16. Left side.
So you're just gonna take
Clear
it,
left.
huh? Okay.
Don't panic. Brief incident. Indianapolis. It looks like Andolfi. Clear left. There's a group of faster cars behind. On your right. Clear right.
Yeah, some of the DTM cars were pretty crazy looking too. Wacky arrow and stuff like that.
15 minutes to go. Car in front of us is EOS, car number 36.
Guy behind me just died hard. He lost his butt, stuck his nose right on the wall, over-rotated.
Incident in first Ford chicane.
So I got one more lap of fuel, so I'm gonna take it.
Gomez ahead is pitting.
How did I get a slowdown?
You'll need to give back the time gained. P5. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Okay,
Interesting.
Rick, the next car is Rick. Car
Must be I hopped that corner a little too hoppy.
1.7.
Got a little overzealous. The Mustang just soaks everything up, so apparently I was like off-roading or whatever. Yeah, I wanted to kind of do something with. I had that Audi TT project car. I wanted to do something a little DTM-ish with it, but excuse me, I got a cough. But the arrow on the Audi TT DTM car is just, it's weird looking to me. So I may do something that makes it look more like the Cup car.
Blue flag. Faster car approaching. This guy's their class leader. Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, it seems to me too, like the GT3 platform, which
There's an incident in.
I think is kind of cool,
Looks like it's
that they're trying to make it kind of uniform everywhere so that everybody's using it regardless of the series in a way. That's probably smart from a parts standpoint. But yeah, it cuts I guess you could say it cuts down on the variety a little bit. All right, so I got to pit this time.
Gap to P6. Behind is now 1.9 seconds.
P6, so I'm in P5. Take it. I think I'm in P5 mainly because of the pit strategy. And I just realized...
Alright, Rick. It's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
I screwed up my pit strategy. I forgot to turn tires off. That might cost me.
Hit this lap. In this
And I don't think I'm going to have enough time to change it without possibly wrecking.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. Blue flag. Flag. Phillips is pitting from P1. I think he'll come out just in front.
He's trying to stay out of the way. That could have been a lot worse.
Just had a warning for cutting the track.
He's trying to stay away from that prototype, and
There's a
went
group of
too
faster
deep.
cars behind. They're racing for position. Blue flag. Griffin in front is pitting.
So that was totally self-induced. I think a GT car behind me just died.
There's an incident in Porsche curves. Looks like it's Almero.
I think I'm going to have to take tires.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour. Should be coming out into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 13. Griffith ahead is pitting. All right, Rick, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. And Dolphy behind is pitting.
Yeah, I'm going to get tires.
Front right, 94%. Left rear, 96.
When you say hybrid, what do you mean? You're talking like a hybrid? So, like an actual hybrid, like something that's part gas, part fuel? Or like a hybrid class, like a combination of styles in DTM?
Exit's clear. Push. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Blue flag. Car behind's a faster class. The car in front of us is now EOS, car number 36.
Cold tires.
There's an incident in Porsche curves. You think it might be Martins.
That'd be interesting. I mean, if you think about it, the Acura NSX was a hybrid, I believe. It was front electric, rear gas.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
Yeah.
Come on, keep pushing.
Stickier tires than I do, man.
Left side. Clear left.
Not gonna try to make a crazy move on that guy with cold tires. That'd be interesting. Might be hard to regulate that though, or how to control it. It's interesting, like I was talking to one of the IMSA techs for the Corvette GTP team at the Rolex because my son was friends with him from when he had worked, my older son was friends with him from when he had worked for the Acura team. And they were talking about the implementation of the torque sensors on the output shafts, on the drive shafts, and the challenges with that, because he's like, you know, every time you go over a bump, like a sausage or something, it sends, you know, questionable information because of the jarring behavior of it. So it'd be interesting to see how they use the data, how they monitor it in real time to ensure people aren't running too high of torque. Mr. Dumont, good evening. Week? Well, the week? Not off to a good start so far, between having a fuel company supposed to deliver fuel and then decide to stiff us, say they're not going to deliver to this part of the state anymore. That and I've also got an ice problem on the roof of my house because we have 2 feet of snow.
Yes, it looks like
And having ice build up on the roof, so fun week so far. But it's all good. I'm racing. Makes everything a little bit better.
Gap 2 and Dolphin ahead is increasing.
Monday was a federal holiday, so I ended up racing a little bit, which was fun. I need to stay close to this Acura. Let me guess, am I getting another slowdown from that?
E9. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, no, for sure. The fuel situation down to a low end of a tank, and the fuel company's just like, no, we're just not going to deliver anymore up there. Sorry, we didn't tell you. It's like, oh, great. So now suddenly got to source a new company. Had to find a way to put some kerosene in the furnace. Yeah, the torque sensor thing is interesting. I was just curious how they were going to monitor it in real time, and apparently they do. And I don't know. I forgot. He talked a little bit about it. It was interesting, like how they're going to control people running too much torque. And then for me, as an engineer, I'm just like, well, every time you slam that rear suspension over a changing traction situation, I would think you'd get these spikes in torque or behavior. I don't know. Kind of hard to describe. But I don't have to figure it out because I don't work for IMSA. Not that I'd love to work for IMSA. That'd be cool. Maybe after I graduate from college, we'll see. I got about a year left before I graduate with my doctorate, and I've got about a month before I start writing my thesis, so I got time. I've only got a couple minutes to catch this guy, which probably ought to stop talking as much and start racing.
The gap in front is now 3.2.
Yeah, I mean, to your point, Splinter, I wonder if it, like, I have to believe they have a sampling system that, like you say, within the algorithm, this guy go, within the algorithm takes like a sample over time so that theoretically it would smoothen out the instantaneous loading that would occur going over a sausage, for lack of better words, or a rumble strip. So you get that instantaneous blip. So what I'm wondering if they do is they take like a sample and it looks at plus or minus a certain amount of time. Because let's face it, if somebody's breaking the torque rule, it's going to do it for a longer amount of time than just an instantaneous, like, microsecond blap of torque. Because that wouldn't be useful anyway, so why would somebody intentionally do that?
Class leader from our faster classes behind. You've just done at 4:03.1 seconds. Blue flag.
Well, the thing with me is I'm a data guy too, project engineer kind of guy, so I think numbers quite a bit, and kind of a weird mishmash combination of all kinds of professional background.
Car right. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear.
I have a history of manufacturing, engineering, healthcare, project management, and music construction manager for guitars. Nice. Hey, software engineering is a smart way to go, man. Anything IT or healthcare are probably the two big things I would think. The cool thing is either one of those degrees are pretty much portable. You can take them anywhere, just about.
Blue flag. There's a faster class car behind.
Yeah, I work very closely with IT in my current job. I work for my state's judiciary with their remote court technology. AI, yeah, we're talking about that a lot in work right now. They seem to want it, they just don't know what they want to do with it. I actually did, last semester I had a class in data analytics and like data management, and a big part of it was talking about dark data and like AI, which was pretty interesting. I never really knew that much about that side of it. You think about the sheer amount of data that is collected on individuals. ways to use it that people haven't even thought of, good or bad. But that was one of the things that I try to inspire my organization with, is the idea that
All right, Rick.
intelligent decisions are made with effective data to drive strategy.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I agree with you regarding the in the wrong hands thing. But that's true of any data anyways, AI or not. Any data in the wrong hands is dangerous. My doctorate that I'm doing right now is actually on strategic leadership. Like I said, I got about a year to go. I've got one more. I'm just finishing up 2 classes now, and then I've got one more class, and that's time to start writing writing the thesis. Time's up. Is that the end of the race, or one more lap?
White flag. One more to go.
One more to
Just
go.
4:05.
That was a slow lap. I saw somebody going into the pits, I think.
Incident in Porsche Curtis. It looks like Almero.
It'd be pretty miserable last lap having a pit. Especially if you had a good race. Mr. Dumont, how's your week
There's an
going
incident in
for a
the
Tuesday?
Curve. You think it might be Modena? Gap to Adolphi ahead. Is
I must have just
now,
missed
8.0
the
seconds.
clock on that finish.
Okay, Rick, you've used half your fuel.
GT3 decided to roadblock on you. Pesky GT3s. Oh. It's, you know, the thing with the prototypes too, whether it's GTP or an LMP2, you're just so much faster, and
The gap to Adolphi ahead is now
It's-
8.6 seconds.
there is a certain amount of art to it, I guess I would say, of being able to time your passes in a way that allows the other person to give you space. And I've seen so many prototype drivers just slam it in there, and then they get surprised that the GT driver panics and kills you both, you know? It's definitely a lot of give and take. I mean, I think, you know, even me as a GT driver, if I've got 3 prototypes honing in on me, I definitely get nervous, and I try to set myself up so that I can get them by me smoothly, to where I don't lose a lot of time, but I also don't put them or me at risk by me making a stupid move or them making a stupid move, because they're just itching to go by. sometimes just, especially in mixed class stuff, it pays to just keep a cool head and be patient.
P9, well done mate, good finish. That's the end of the session.
P9 is pretty good, I'll take it. Alright, let's see if I can jump out and get into the other one real quick. Alright, hold that thought. I think I got 1x out of that. Oops, grabbing the wrong mouse here. I got 30 seconds. I think I made it. It's almost 220 people on that one. Nice. Let's see if it lets me in. Well, it says I'm registered. Hopefully it'll let me in. Guess we'll find out in less than 30 seconds. 1 second. Closed. See if it let me go. I'm waiting on the join. I mean, I see a little join thing up there, but it's not doing anything. I wonder if I close the app down and restart it. Let me try that. I'm going to restart iRacing. Oh, well, I just saw your message say just wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. Because it needed to think about it for a minute. I'll have to go back and see if I got, like if I gain any points. I'm still trying to dig out of the hole that I had from running GT4 at Laguna Seca. Yeah, that was a tight squeeze. 30 seconds. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I should be able to get in for qualifying. Yeah, no, it makes sense. It would have a hard time because it's like, well, obviously you're not going to jump into a practice server before the race. But yeah, I've been digging LeMans Ultimate. I've been having a lot of fun with that. They should be, what's today's date? Actually, the 18th? 18th? I would have think that they're going to be releasing the next DLC pretty soon here, which I'm pretty stoked for. I had a really good race yesterday in LMU. It was a mixed class. Where the heck was that? Monza? I don't know. Was it Monza? I'm trying to remember where the heck it was. It was a good race. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, well, and I noticed that. So I'm probably going to do, I'm going to do these two races here in iRacing, and then probably like Thursday night or something like that, I'm going to jump over to LMU and do the GT3s over there. Or was it Spa? No, it wasn't Spa. Maybe it was Monza. I did a mixed class, and it was really good. It might actually have been Monza. All right, what do we got for practice here? 2 minutes. 46 seconds. All right. Oh, shoot. I didn't even change my setup. I got to change setup. Oh, I guess it must be a LeMans setup. Interesting. Guess I'll try it. Oh no, it was Coda. That's what I did. Yeah, it was fun. I love Coda. Yeah, it was Coda. Yeah, it was Coda. Now, good memory. Yeah, that was fun.
Pit exit's clear.
Brap. Coda's tricky. Yeah, there's a couple corners. I have a hard time with the tail end of the first series of S's, and then there's another corner close to like the last quarter of the track that messes me up. It's got like this kind of double apex and almost like a 90 left, and it messes with me. All right, I'm going to qualify on a setup that I've never driven. This will be spicy. So I guess I got to go at it a little bit harder. Yeah, Coda's tricky. I think it's crazy. One of the tracks that I have the hardest time with is actually Silverstone. No matter what sim I'm in, I've always had a hard time with Silverstone. I can remind myself I only actually get like one lap for quali, so.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 68 Fahrenheit.
Get about a lap and a half of practice or quali because of the time. All right, Splinter, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
lap time was 4:07.1. The leader has just done a 4:03.3 seconds. The leader has just done a 4:03.
My rear view mirrors are completely glitching out. Very strange. Should be almost out of time.
That's the end of the session. 7th position.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I wonder how many cars are in this. I'll take it. Alright, so I guess I'll go with that setup. I'm going to grid. And I'm going to turn off my tires. Save a little bit of time there. See, a few Corvettes. McLaren. Another McLaren. There's a fair number of cars behind me. Seconds. Hopefully this race goes as clean as the last one did. Be interesting with this setup. Seconds. 10 seconds.
Okay, Rick, we expect to do well here. Our target is to finish around P4.
Oh,
We've
jeez.
got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Gee, that's a pretty tall order there, Jim. I must be in a fairly low split if they're expecting me to do that well.
Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 25 in the right column.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Guess all the points that I lost. If I won any points in the last race, I'm gonna lose them in this race. Looks like no LMP2, only 2 classes. It's okay.
To catch up to car number 25. Catch up to car number 25. You need to close the gap to the guy ahead.
There's a lot of Corvettes in this. What the heck? Porsche on pole, I think. Am I the only front engine car here? I have a feeling I'm going to bleed a lot of spots on the start. If I can have a clean start, I'll be happy. I'll take it. Here's the planes. The French Air Force. I don't know what their flight team's called. I'm sure I've heard it before, I just can't think of it at the moment.
Go, go, go! Car left, clear left, car left, clear left.
Yeah, my frame rate's plummeting.
The next car is Gerald, car number 32. Their rating is 1.2. Okay, Rick, decent start. We can build something from here.
A little bit more defensive start than I had wanted, but some people trying to be a little too pushy on the start.
Car number 60 is now leading. There's an incident in PlayStation chicane on the left side. Line flag still there. Still there. Clear left.
Yes, I'm going to block you a little bit. Flash me all you want. Idiot. Slow down. Have a nice start to a race. Try not to die in the first lap because you're
Don't let this guy distract you.
As a matter of fact, I might block you a little bit.
Left, on your left. Clear left.
See if I can do the same thing to him this time.
Car right. Still there.
bit of a gimme, but must be the Mustang punches a huge hole in the air, because these guys are just milking on up to me like crazy, like nothing I can do about it. Well, then again, they're using setups. I'm not.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Alright, Rick, the next car is power. Car number 20. Just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Our fuel window opens on lap 6 and it should close on lap 6, P11. Well done, Rick. Nice move, mate. Right, the guy ahead of us is Gerald, car number 32. Their rating is 1.2. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
Seems a bit spicier than the last one. I think I gotta get by this McLaren. It just seems slow in these corners. Fast on the straight, but not fast in those corners.
contact. Car number 13 is leading the race. Right side. Right side's clear. That's the stuff, we'll have some more of that. Okay, Rick, the next car is power, car number 20. We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining, V10.
Like I'm in a McLaren race here with a Mustang. These guys are pulling away from me. Look at that. That's crazy. I was able to pull the draft before, but this time, no. Kind of driving a pretty big brick, so kind of need to stay with these guys though.
Come on, we need to be in front of this guy.
Oh, I know, Jim. Going pretty slow on these corners. I think I can go faster. No, no worries, Mr. Dumont. I get it. Parenting's an important thing. Prototypes must be getting pretty close.
Okay, Rick, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Come on, guys, you're road blocking. Everybody else is catching us.
Gerald behind is now 0.27.
Right, black car, you are really slow.
Car ahead is Sketchy. Harris, car number
Sketchy?
39. Their rating is 0.9.
Future
3 laps of
America.
fuel remaining. That lap time was 4:05.8. You're clear left. Car right. Clear right. Well done, good pass. Okay, Rick, the next car is power. Car number 20.
Really need to catch these guys. Oh, so this guy's got a crazy low downforce setting, so he's got no downforce in the corners.
On your right.
But he's stupid fast on the straights.
He's still there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Still there. Right side's clear. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
My bad.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Left side. Clear left.
Well, that sucked. Yeah, I totally missed my marker on that. I was too close to the Ferrari.
The next car is Lucas, car number 43, and their rating is 0.7.
About 2 more laps of fuel.
Rail in 10th position. The gap is now 0.7.
Yeah, that black Ferrari is fast, but not in the corners. I don't think he has any downforce.
Smooth is fast, but we need fast right now. Only 2 more laps of fuel. Left side, being caught by the faster class. Clear car left. Clear left. Okay, Rick, the next car on your right. Still there, clear right. On your left. Clear left. The guy in front is Gerald, car number 32. Their rating is 1.2. Car left. Left. PlayStation chicane. It looks like Daniel. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Car left. Clear left. It's a faster class car approaching.
Must have been some sort of a accident there. This guy's collided going into the turn. Prototype's trying to squeak through.
Blue flag.
Yeah, it seems like the setups on these McLarens, they're super fast in a straight line, but they're struggling to corner.
Blue flag. Yellow flag. Watch out. There's an incident in Mulsanne. Okay, Rick. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Probably one more lap after this one. Should be a whole lot more prototypes coming through.
There's an incident in Indianapolis. Looks like it's Masters. Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind you. They're racing for position. Yellow flag. Car left. Clear left. Blue flag.
Looked to me like there was a car buried in the ditch back there. Went off hard.
Blue flag. There's a faster car approaching. Faster cars approaching.
All right, one more
Blue
lap.
flag.
A whole lot of prototypes.
E6. This is the last lap of fuel. That was a 4:06.1. Clear right.
Oh, drift in, drift in, drift in.
Car left. Clear left. Alright, Rick, the next car is power. Car number 20.
See a bunch of cars glitching in and out. Hopefully it's not my computer. Whoa, dude, you're in the wall. Box at the end of this lap.
Yeah, so Gerald behind is now 2.3 seconds.
There's the fuel warning.
Incident in Michelin chicane. You think it might be Gerald and Zeng?
I think the guys behind me just tangled up. Random
exits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Yes, sir, Jim.
Okay, Rick. It's a faster class car approaching. Red out. He's pitting from P1. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. Car right. Clear right.
No, it's actually it's one that I made. So the screen is actually an Android tablet that I got at Walmart, like one of their ONN tablets. And then I 3D printed, designed and 3D printed the frame for it, and did a small Arduino, a Nano I think it was, and the lighting through SimHub. So no, it's not actually MOZA. I just put the sticker on it for fun. The new MOZA one looks pretty nice though. I'd like to give it a try. Okay.
Pitting. Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour. Okay, Rick, we expect there'll be no traffic on exit. We should come out into position 11. Power in front is pitting. That's 20 minutes
the
to
beauty
go.
of having
20 minutes.
a 3D
Harris
printer and
behind is
design
pitting.
skills. Okay, taking just fuel, no tires.
Front right, 93%. Rear left, 96.
Let me go, come on, get me out. I've been doing it for a while now. A lot of racing. I need to do more behind the scenes, I think. And like I said, I'm working on one now. Kind of how I made what I did.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
And then I've got all the real race content, which I continuously trying to add to. Didn't really get to do any of
The guy in front
last year. I think the only one I did last year was like the Michelin Pilot Challenge at Daytona. This year started out so it's pretty good so far with the Rolex. Depending on how other things go, I'm going to hit some more.
Car is power. Car number 20.
Yeah, the race coverage ones are super fun. I mean, lots of photos. I forget how many photos I had to go through this last Rolex. I think it was like maybe 3,500 photos, I think, to come up with about 200 or 300 finals that I liked.
There's a faster car approaching. Left, clear left.
I think my wife and I, a couple years back when we filmed the Rolex, I want to say we came home with something like 20 or 30,000 photos or something crazy like that between the two of us.
Now 4.0.
Now the race coverage stuff is a lot of fun to make and then put it to music. Hi there, buddy. Jackass.
You have 8 incident points.
Way to body slam me going into that corner. That was totally unnecessary. I went from having like 1 incident point to having like 8. Boo. Let's hope I don't really have any damage. I think my tires are just a little bit cold from the stop still. Yeah, good. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. You know, this summer, I mean, we just had a big snowstorm, like 14 inches, and had to go out and unload all the cars. And, oops, hold on, lots of smoke in front of me, dust and stuff. Okay, no cars, good. But, yeah, the Audi, I'm looking forward to getting that thing going and doing some more fun videos on that. Got some ideas for that, but it's going to depend on springtime and money, and you know, have to balance it with a lot of other things that are going on this summer. Oh yeah, so you're on Cape Cod. Yeah, I actually had a cousin that lived in Sandwich. Older cousin. She was like my grandfather's cousin, something or other. But yeah, she lived right in Sandwich, and I went to the Cape a few times. I was in high school. I was in the Civil Air Patrol, and we got to go to Otis Air Force Base.
The guy in front is Nelson, car number 6, blue flag.
Yeah, last time going to Mass. Okay, let me get by this guy. Went to Gillette Stadium to see the best concert I've ever seen. Went and saw Rammstein at Gillette Stadium. That was by far the coolest concert ever. Whoa, big slide. A little too heavy on the brakes in that pitch in. Yeah, Hyannis. Yeah, my dad did missile air defense for the Army way back, and he was on the island of Nahant. I think it was Nahant was the name of it? Way back, long before I was born.
Power, he's closing the gap. It's now 2.2 seconds. He's quicker than us through the first forward chicane.
Yeah, I'm so talking about Vermont. I'm actually up in North Vermont, so I'm north of Burlington, so I'm actually relatively close to the Canadian border. Time we got left 12 minutes. That's a long time. That's a long race. I mean, these are what, 45 minutes, I think. Looks like the sun is setting on LeMans here. Yeah, I don't really get down to Massachusetts too much, just too many other things going on. Most of my New England traveling I did was when I was doing rallycross, and then I was like all over New England, all times a year. Connecticut, Maine, New Hampshire.
All right, Rick, there's a faster car approaching.
Farthest race I think I ever did was Rockport, Maine, and that was like 6 hours.
It's increasing. It's now 2.5.
You had to really want to go out to Rockport, Maine. What?
The driver in front of us is David, car number 25, and their rating is 1.3.
We don't get a slowdown on that. Nope, barely squeaked it. I did actually. So the one that I was printing, I think that you probably saw, was I was experimenting. I was trying to print a Ferrari and was really struggling to get good quality out of it. I did do, hold on a sec, can't think and steer at the same time. I did a BMW M4 GT3 in 10th scale. But I had to do it in 4 large pieces, so I did the body in 4 pieces, and then the wing was separate, the wheels were separate. And that one, I glued it together, sanded it up, sprayed automotive filler primer on it, sanded it down, and painted it. It wasn't bad. It was the first one I ever did. Not bad, and it looks pretty cool up on the shelf behind me. And you can't find like a 10th scale model, you know, anything like that. The biggest ones you can find are 1/18 scale on any of that stuff, and you're going to pay a couple $100. Yeah, we currently have 4 filament printers, and then, or 4 FDM or whatever it is, and then 2 liquid resin printers. And that's actually one of the reasons why I ended up moving the sim downstairs, is I needed more room in the room upstairs to add some more printers, because trying to get into more design and printing work on the side for fun. And there's some projects I've been working on that was looking like I was going to end up with about a dozen printers to run production, but plans ended up changing a little bit. Comes that fast McLaren again with the 0 downforce. Yeah, I'd like to print larger models for people or for myself. I mean, that one big one I did was like, just the body alone was 2 spools of material. It was a lot of material. So 2 kilograms of PLA. Yeah, I like printing, I like designing. I worked as an engineer in the plastics industry for a while. And I just enjoy crafting stuff and have a pretty good eye for manufacturing. And yeah, I have 2 small format printers and then a medium and then a large. So the largest printer I have, I could print a 16-inch wheel with it. It's big enough to do like an actual car wheel.
Incident in Dunlop chicane. It looks like cave-in. Yellow flag. Reel in E5. The gap's now 0.5. Point right side's clear. Car right. Clear right. Well done, Rick. Good pass. Eyes front.
And then, you know, talking printing again, I've done all kinds of printing for this. I print PLA. I've done some PETG or PTG for other projects that are stuff that needs to be used outdoors. Because PLA just won't survive outside for that long, from what I understand.
You've got half your fuel
Essentially
left.
biodegradable.
They got behind as
But
well.
PETG, ABS, nylon, all those things are good for outdoors and higher temp applications, UV resistance. The downside of some of those, like ABS, is you, I've done ASA too, but you have to be careful. Because some of those you have to have venting because they're pretty bad fumes.
Okay, Rick. There's a plastic car bearing down on you. He's the class leader. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
But it'd be cool. I'd like to start printing ABS or nylon for automotive components for like my project cars. I'd like to print, I have my Fiat X19, and I would like to do a spoiler for it, like the old Abarth Fiats, a little ducktail kind of race spoiler. Way too deep, way too deep, way too deep.
Left side.
Go
Clear
around the
left.
side if you want. A little overzealous there,
Push or we'll
dude.
lose this place. Let's see how wide you can make this then.
3.5 minutes. So I'm probably going to have one more lap after this, and pretty sure that McLaren behind me is going to give me a lot of trouble. 'Cause he's just fast. Nope, but I'm going to go off right here.
Pay attention to track limits. Please, Rick. There's an incident in Porsche curves. You think it might be caving?
Totally missed my braking marker.
Car ahead is Zenk, car number 28, and their rating is 1.2.
Well, that was a quick way to bleed off two spots, but see if I can get one back in the last lap.
Incident in Porsche curves. Looks like it's caving.
These McLarens are
Plastic
so
car bearing
fast,
down on
so.
you. These guys are scrapping for position. V7, white flag, one more lap. Clear left. The gap to E6 ahead is increasing. It's now
Oh, death.
1.5.
Stay over there, stay over there.
There's an incident in the S's.
Wonder if they connected. Not gonna lie, I was hoping he was gonna take out that blue McLaren. Not gonna lie.
Clear right.
That's not very nice of me to say that. Yeah, a big 16-inch printer, one that can do 16 inches, that's a big format. It eats up a lot of resin.
Car left. Clear left.
prototypes coming. So should be the last lap. Hope so. Getting down on fuel.
Okay, Rick, there's a faster class car approaching.
I think that faster class car might have died. Drag race.
Left side. He's still there.
Come on, Mustang, pull.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Car in front is power. Car number 20. Right side. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right. There's a faster car approaching.
Try to
Car
keep
right.
that blue McLaren
Clear
from
right.
dive bombing me. He wanted to not lose that corner. Almost missed that corner again.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds. Blue flag.
Flash me all you want, dude. This is not the place to be doing that.
On your right. Car right side's clear. P6. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
That, actually, P6, not bad, I'll take it. Let's see if I can park up here. Well, I'll take a P6. I'll take a P6. If I can escape. Nice. All right. Maybe go back a little. Watch the end of that. See how cool the Mustang is on the last lap. As soon as I find my mouse. Where's my mouse? Yeah, I can see that epic move I played on that guy. Yeah, he got too wiggly. Yeah, these guys kind of cut me off a little bit. Forced me back. I couldn't stay with those two McLarens. So we can fast forward a little bit, get to the point where the guy lost the spot here. Yeah, P6, I'll take it. This was a tough race. I think it was coming into the next corner. He got kind of hung up, wiggled. Yep, so he had a hard time. Then it became a drag race to the next corner. It's the Bucky's McLaren. Nice.
That's the end of the session.
Sim motion. I wonder. All right. I'm going to jump out of this. Go see what I got for points. All right, so results. Practice. So this was the second race. So second race, yeah, again, lost points because it wanted me to finish P4. So even finishing P6, I still lost a chunk of points. Thank you, iRacing, for making me feel less cool. Let's go back to the previous race. Previous race. This one. That one actually I gained points. And that one, where did I finish on that one? P9. And that was the IMSA fixed at LeMans. So that one again earned some safety rating, earned a little bit of actually let me take that back. So hold on. Safety rating. Oh, maybe I looked at that other one backwards. So this one I gained safety rating. I was running at almost 4.99 at one point. Why did you lose safety rating? Yeah, so actually no, I was looking at the wrong field. So the first race, I had a clean race. I think it was like maybe 1x. It was either 0x or 1x. So gained a little bit of safety, made a little bit of I rating. Pretty cool. Generally, like I'll show you my my licensing in a second here. But yeah, so gained some good points here. Yeah, so I misspoke on that one completely. So then, going over to the race I just finished, ended up, so the previous race started 37th, ended 30th, 2 points. Started 37th, again, coincidence. Finished 28th, 9 incident points. And that was the open setup one. So that one, I lost some safety rating because of the 9X, but again, gained more I rating. So that was good. Now, I misspoke on that. I actually did win some points. But, you know, if I go and look at my profile and I look at my stats, sports car, you know, this is what I'm fighting with. Like, April 2024 was in a slump, had this really great run last summer. And then all summer, I was doing pretty good. I was getting pretty excited about possibly breaking 1,700. And then it's just a steady decline. And then in here in December, December through January, I did like GT3 at Laguna Seca, and people were there just trying to stab you in the back with a knife constantly. And then I did some GT4 stuff too, and it was just like everybody was using me like a punching bag. So I just bled points like crazy till the beginning of February, and then decided to go back and start running the Mustang again, and had a lot of fun with it. And so, you know, I've gone from, you know, February 2nd at 1,200 points to February 12th to 1,500 points. So I've gained quite a few points back. But the interesting thing again is that I tend to do better for whatever reason. I tend to do better at the mixed class stuff. For whatever reason, it's just a different type of racing. I think the races are maybe a little longer, so people are playing a longer game. They're not just trying to, you know, shank everybody. But for whatever reason, I just tend to have better luck. So anyways, on that note, yep, that was good. I'll take it. Those were some good races. And then probably I'm going to, hold on a sec. I got to cough again. Still fighting stuff. So probably what I'm going to do is LeMans Ultimate has some good stuff coming too, and I'd like to get into some more mixed class stuff in LeMans Ultimate. But part of the problem is here in the States at the time that I race, it seems like it's really hard to get people that want to race the intermediate level and the advanced level stuff. So we'll see. I'll do some good content later in the week. But with that, I am going to log out. So I'm going to say thank you to everybody that decided to hang out and BS with me a bunch tonight and just chit chat and all that jazz. It's always fun to catch up with people and talk racing and everything. And I'm going to jump off for the night. So I want to say thank you. Again, please hit the like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. Like to see everybody around, and I hope everybody has a great week. Peace.